and medyo maulan, no, sa ibang parte. Galing ako ng Manila eh. Talagang malakas ang ulan hanggang Bulacan. So, kahit naka-off po yung cam natin para makapakinig lang tayo kung mahina po yung ating internet. And gusto ko rin i-recognize, no, yung mga diamonds natin dito. Diamond Ma'am Isay and Diamond Ma'am Josie. I-inform po natin yung iba, no, na pwede na po silang mag-join para makapag-start. So, nakakatuwa na tuloy-tuloy yung yung topic natin about doon sa travel incentive natin sa Hong Kong. So, may mga times na may mga downlines talaga tayong minsan bumababa yung moral nila kasi medyo wala pang points or kaunti pa yung points. Pero dahil sa every Monday na class ni Brother Jay, nagkakaroon tayo na ililit tayo sa mga dapat nating gawin. And alam naman natin, no, lagi nating ire-recall kung ano ba yung purpose ng travel incentive ni Elken. So, niraran natin to, syempre, una, gusto nating ma-hit, pero ang pinakamagandang reason ay maparami natin yung ating mga loyal customers at syempre, yung mga magiging leaders na makakasama natin sa paggawa ng business. No? Kaya yun yung pinaka-main reason ng Hong Kong trip na to. Pero lumalapit na, no? Ilang araw na lang, 115 days. Pero nothing to worry kasi nandyan si Brother Jay para mag-discuss kung ano yung mga dapat nating pwedeng gawin para makatulong at makasama pa tayo. Napakahaba pa ng time. And yung excitement, no, yung fire, i-keep natin na nag-burn yan. No? So, yung burning desire, sabi nga, kung medyo hindi umaakma yung ating mga actions, huwag nating baguhin kung ano yung goal. Ang i-adjust natin yung actions natin. So, let's all hear from our beloved Brother Jay, our 115 days to Hong Kong Disneyland topic for tonight. Yay! Brother Jay.
Okay, it's always good to have it's always good to have you all, and thank you, Sis Anna, for such a great introduction. So happy for everyone. Thank you for joining today. Okay, and congratulations for the previous weeks. I saw a very successful event. I'm very happy that everyone can host activities in the Manila office. And also, I know there was a lot of great activities in different areas, and that's a good sign. So today is the first week of May, and I promise that I will be with you guys the 180 days of Hong Kong. So this is the third month, and I really hope that in guiding everyone in this 6 months, so that you can understand in future, because there's definitely a lot of future campaigns. Some of the things are actually will be the same, because the mentality of the first month, second month, and third month will almost be the same. So yes, congratulations, sister. Yeah. So let's and thanks, Jed, for preparing the PowerPoint as well. We can get started now. So we have approximately 120 days, but inaccurate is 115. So to the Hong Kong Disneyland. Okay. Okay, Jed. Next, thanks. So in the first week of May, it is always very important to identify what do we do in the whole month. We know there's 2 PC in a month. So so in first week, what do we do? And the third month of the Hong Kong Disneyland. It's very important to adjust the team leaders' mindsets. What do I mean by that? Because we have to understand every time when we announce a new travel incentive, everyone is excited. Okay, but along the way, there's definitely we can't expect everyone to have the same pace or the same results, right? So it will be different. And so how do we, as a leader, how do we adjust our mindsets and our team leaders' mindsets so that everyone can move along in the right way? And how do we do the right goal setting? Okay, next please, Jet. All right, this is key. Understanding the individual differences. I think that's not only for the travel incentive, but as a whole in the business, we should always understand everyone is different. Okay, the individual difference. So so how do we actually understand the differences? I think as a brother and as upline, for whoever have been working with me, so you guys should notice that I try to be as understanding as possible as upline, um, because I acknowledge everyone is different. Okay, so everyone has different situation and different mindset. That is very, very important. Okay, so I don't think there is any things that is when we talk about education, uh, it it doesn't seems to be everyone actually follows everything the same. I don't actually, people believe in that. I rather believe that, everyone can learn the same thing, but we have to acknowledge that uh, there are differences between everyone. So in this case, you'll be more empathy. Okay, you'll be more empathy. And when we acknowledge the different situation and mindset, we as an upline, there's one very important thing for us to do is to recognize everyone different strength and weaknesses. Okay, yeah. As an individual, we should appreciate that we all have different strength and weaknesses. Okay, and that's why I do not prefer to compare, ourselves or our leaders to others. At the end of the day, we as upline, we have to boost the confidence of our leaders. So understanding the strength and weaknesses is really important. And especially during the campaign period, we can actually find out more about ourselves and our downline. So we can, improve our weaknesses, and we can, unleash our strength or the power. Um, so this is a way for us to train to become a leader. And number three is building empathy and understanding. I think one good thing about Elkenian, or if you have attended any kind of Elken events, even the last boot camp or the last May event, when we are together, it feels like we are good and we are happy. Leaders, most of the leaders, when they attend the Elken event, you probably will find out that most of the people will not be stressed out, right? Yeah, so when they are together, they are more like recharge, rejoining, rejoice. I think that's because most of the top Elken leader, the top diamonds leaders, are actually very understanding. Even our management. When is the last time you feel that you are really stressed out with um, the Elken people or even the management? So the reason that we can become empathy, because we really understand that the individual differences. Okay, I probably will let Sis Anna to help me translate a little bit here, so that we just go back, and because there's slides, I think that will be easier for Sis Anna to help me to. Yes, please.
Okay, siyempre 'di ba, balikan natin. Nung first time nating nakita yung video ng Hong Kong, lalo na nung ini-launch yung incentive na 'yan, lahat tayo na fired up, eh, 'di ba? So, lahat tayo excited. Lahat tayo talagang takas ang kamay para handang lumaban talaga diyan. Pero habang nalalagasan ng araw, tama ba yung term ko 'no? Habang nababawasan yung araw nung travel incentive, nag-iiba na yung emotion, eh. So, normal naman 'yon 'no, kasi tao lang tayo, nararamdaman natin. Pero kailangan pala ang nag-a-adjust yung ating mindset, 'di ba? So, kailangan mas mauunawaan natin, mas clear sa atin ngayon dahil mas kokonti na yung days. Yung emotions okay lang yan, pero yung isip mo dapat nakokontrol mo kasi sasabay na rin yung emosyon mo eh. So, napaka-importante. And syempre, first week to, no? Napaka-critical na dapat yung ating pinaka um, action nitong buong month dapat nakalatag na 'yan. Dapat may schedules na 'yan, 'no? Actually, yung team 'no, lagi kong sinasabi ahead of time, magbigay na ng time kasi hanggang May 15 talagang fully booked na 'no. So, i-segue ko lang bukas po nasa office ako, may little OPP business showcase po ako kasi may mga guest ako do'n. Kung meron kayong mapapapunta, okay lang. So, kailangan yung goal setting hindi lang siya basta goal setting na ipu-put din into action. So, first week pa lang ng May, ibigay na natin, 'no? So, next slide po, Brother Jed. Thank you. So, dito makikita natin 'no, pinakikinggan ko si Brother J. Oo nga 'no, ang number one, mas magandang hindi natin ikino-compare yung sarili natin sa iba. Kasi ano, eh, kailangan alam natin ang dapat na mina-magnify natin yung ating strength. Ikaw mismo, kung alam ng upline mo yung weaknesses mo at saka yung strength mo, mas alam mo yun sa sarili mo, no? So number one pa lang pinakamagandang gawin is wag nating i-compare yung sarili natin sa iba. And as an upline, kailangan ma-acknowledge natin yung iba't ibang situations and mindsets. So, ikaw na upline ang nakakakita ng iba't ibang legs mo, iba't ibang leaders mo, kung ano yung mga pinagdadaanan nila, kung ano yung sitwasyon nila, kung papaano nila iniisip. Kasi alam naman natin lahat ng downlines gusto tong mahit eh, no? Lahat gagawin, pero kailangan alam natin yon bilang upline. So, that's the time magagawa natin na mai-boost, tulungan natin sila na maipa-recall sa kanila, oh, di ba ito yung strength mo? Bakit hindi ito yung gawin natin? And then kung ano man yung weaknesses niya, ma-field upan natin or ma-field upan nung downline niya. So lagi ko sinasabi no sa mga leaders, hindi lahat kayang gawin ng isang tao. Pero napakabait ni God, 'di ba? Bakit? Kung ano yung weaknesses mo, may darating na tao na ipa-partner niya sa'yo para magpuno nun. Kasi kung ano yung weakness mo, yun ang strength niya. No, hindi man sa upline man o sa downline, kung pwedeng manggaling yun. So, para lalong ma-enhance and then mag-work talaga yung teamwork na tinatawag, no? And we're so blessed na sa Elken tayo, no? Yung empathy, nakakatuwa nga, no? Naalala ko nga, no? Every event, lahat umuuwi na ano eh, na masaya, lahat umuuwi na okay yung pakiramdam na hindi sila nale-left behind. And hindi lang El Kenyans yun, pati yung management, talagang minamagnify nila kahit doon sa pinakabagong member ng Elken. So, hindi lang yung puro mga matatagal na. So, talagang ginagawa nila yung lahat para unawain ano ba yung needs, ano ba yung pwedeng itulong doon sa bawat isang distributors. So, that's it, Brother Jay.
Thank you.
I hope Ma'am Isa can also share later. Thank you.
Yeah, she will. She will. Don't worry. Okay. Thanks, sister. Thanks, sister. So I think the key thing is as a upline, as someone who want to build leaders, okay, we must always understand the individual differences. Okay, that's the key thing. Okay, right. Okay, next, Jet. Okay, how do we define the team goals and align the personal goals with the team goals? Here again, this is key. This is key. Well, most of you, when you are from the previous company, there was whenever there was a rank up, probably there's some demand of the upline, but in Elken, we don't practice that. We don't practice that. So, but there is also way to, you know, have a team goal and align with the personal goals. So I'll try to explain a little bit how do we actually do that. Okay. Number one. Um, for example, I'm the one who want to qualify the Hong Kong, right? Unless I'm only doing the PGS, or else actually the things that I will do is actually aligned with what I want to build my downline. What do I mean by that? Now I give you a examples. Say you have a leaders, you're doing your PGS, and here comes a new leader who actually, you know, qualified maybe 1250. Okay, you know that situation, like I'm the A and you know someone qualified 1250. So I felt that if my downline qualified, then the points will not counted as mine. You know that's common, right? That's very common in even the elite 650 and 1250. It's the same, right? If I have a downline qualified, so it doesn't include to my PGS, but well, the one way you are thinking that's not my PGS anymore, but the other way is now you have a leaders making more money, then you have a new leaders, you have someone who actually interested in the business. So this is what I mean by it's aligning the personal and the team goals. So because at the end of the day, we all want to build team, we want to build groups, right? So we can't always just 100% think of ourselves. You get me? You can't actually do that because if we are the downlines, would we want to follow someone they always only think of themselves? We won't, right? Yeah. If there are people who care me, then I will be more willingly to do the business. That's the key, right? That's number one. And let me explain in the other way, the team goals. Let's not look at just goal, but if the goals is in terms of activities, right? How to align our personal activity with the team activities. You see, during the travel incentive period, if you have devoted some time for your leaders, like you go accompanied with them, you go field work with them, you go name listing with them, you do all little things, okay? All little things. You know, downline will feel appreciated because not even my upline is fighting for the trip. They also care for us. There again is aligning, okay, the activities, the team, and the personal. And number three, that is quite obvious when along the way you find out that some people actually will not have as many points as others. Okay, now some of you will have 300, 500, 600, 1000. Some probably leaders have already qualified. What if now you have a leaders have only 100 points for Hong Kong? So what do you do with them? Now, if you're still willing to give them time to guide them, to go up with them, you know, now at the end of the day, whether or not they can qualify the campaign, but they have more customers, they have more prospects, they have more confidence. This again is aligning the personal goals and the team goals. So as a leaders, we must always balance up, you know, we cannot only focus on ourselves. Okay, because at the end of the day, we need to build team. This is number three. And the situation number four, as you all might always know, Jay doesn't, you know, I don't talk about what do you call this, power link and P link. I think you have never heard this from my, you know, teaching is because I have never seen my downline as a lake. I see them as a people. Okay, so we always have to have two groups of people, whichever groups they are in. There again is aligning the personal goal with the team goals. Because I don't want to make anyone to feel that okay, I'm this at this lake or I'm at that lake, so I treat everyone differently. I have never in my life treated everyone differently because of the because of their position, because of where they are. I don't do that. So that again is aligning the team goals and the personal goals. So now if you continue to practice this, you somehow become trusted. You somehow make your people feel that you care for them. So goals is not just about the points. Of course, point is one of the goals, but goals is definitely not about the points. Goals is about the people. Okay, it's about the team spirit. So you can find out in some team, the team spirit is very strong. Why does the team spirit is very strong? Because the upline who guided them align their personal goal with the team goals. So in this way, we are establishing a common goal. Okay, in any kind of marketing plan, because other doesn't mean the plan. Okay, you can always find that some people feel that there are conflicts of the interest. But on the other hand, the different leaders working in the same plan, they can work very closely. They can work very well. You know, they have never had any conflict before. Then you might feel that why not? Everyone is doing the same plan, right? It's the mentality of the leaders. If they make everyone feel that it's always aligning our goals and the team goals, okay, you get me? So even in the travel incentive, okay, that's why there is one of this qualification instead of the 4,002, there's one of this qualification that if you can help 4 leaders to accumulate 1250, we are willing to give you 1 tickets to Hong Kong as well. Okay. I think most of you understand that, right? So if I can help 4 leaders to accumulate, this again is to align the personal goal with the team. So after tonight, after the meeting, or probably early tomorrow, you probably can get up your notebooks and start to think of, am I aligning my goals with my team goals? So if you are doing that every now and then, at the end of the day, you will not just achieve your personal goals, but you have a team. So there again is the real purpose of the trips, to have a larger network, to have larger customer and more prospect. Okay, so that's how we establish. I hope that every month, the opening of the month, you all will sit down and think of, how can I help myself while helping my downlines. Okay, right, that's the key of this. All right, next, Jet. Okay, so if you can align your personal goal with the team goal, you are creating a positive, supportive team environment. Right now, a lot of time people may feel that why in some groups they seem to have more recruits, more people join, more people were in the events. Okay, because when you able to create a positive and supportive team environment, uh, they make people wanted to join them. Let's just not say about network marketing. Okay, even you go to party, you go to of some of the cousins or the relatives' house. In some houses, you feel that in the gathering you feel happy. You want to join them more, right? In some party, when you are there, you feel like I want to go home earlier. That's again is the positive hype, the vibe, and the team environment. So do not forget, do not just focus on just fighting the campaign, but in the long run, you should always create a good environment, right? So how do we actually do that? There's some key notes here. You can always encourage open communication. There again, I think for the leaders who have ever chat with me, talk with me, be with me, you all understand that there are somehow no how should I put this? There's nothing cannot be opened up to me. That you will not feel that there are things that I cannot talk to Jay. There are things to I'm very open to everything. That's why I'm encouraging the open communication. Okay, I hope that everyone, because when it's open, when people are open to talk to you, people feel secure, people feel safe, people feel happy. This is what we call the open communication. Even to our close kin, the next kin, our close families, when we can open up to talk, so the relationship is always better. Okay, so one way to create a good environment is to encourage the open communication. And secondly is providing feedback. Recognition is like simply a thumbs up, simply a like, simply of any, just to feel like you're recognizing them. So my habit is if I were on the Facebook, if I was seeing anything, I would just feel like if something that I make can make people happy, I'll just do that. Okay, so give people recognize them and give them good feedback, right? And the third thing will be fostering the collaboration and the teamwork. Of course, we always encourage people to work together, right? We don't encourage people to break apart. Okay, well, you have never seen myself talking bad about someone. I think you have never experienced that. I always hope that even its downlines, even its sidelines, I always encourage people to work, and of course sometimes there are misunderstanding because we're human beings, right? So when there are misunderstanding, we always will let both parties to cool down. After some time, we still talk good about each other. Let them work together. Now, if you continue to do that, you are creating a good environment. A good environment is just like any company, right? Any normal company where the culture is good, people want to work. People feel good to work. They feel secure. They feel happy. Because working in any business is already not easy. But if the environment is not good, who would want to stay? Right? So in network marketing, it's just not how good the opportunity is. It's not just how much money you can make. But at the end of the day, if people feel the environment is good, they're willing to stay and work, and they make money. Okay, so I hope, yeah, maybe we have 2 slides here. Maybe I can just slowly. I mean, just translate in a way so that everyone can. Yeah, I hope it's not the words I'm using today. Everyone feel comfortable. Okay, right? Thanks, Anna.
Okay. So, alam ko naman na unawaan natin, no, napakasimple ng delivery ni Jay, pero napakalalim ng meaning, lalo na sa mga uplines, no, ramdam na natin. So, kailangan alam talaga natin yung goal para isa yung galaw, isa yung nagiging action, nasa isang team talaga tayo. And dito aligning personal goals with team goals, napakasimple lang, no? Natutunan ko to kay Jay, simple lang yung sasabihin ko rito. May mga decisions akong dapat gawin before, nag-open up ako kay Jay, pero hindi niya ako binibigyan ng conclusion or ng ano yung dapat kong gawin. Ang lagi niya sa akin binibigay na guide, ito bang desisyon na gagawin mo ay sinong magbe-benefit? Ikaw ba? Para sa own benefit mo ba at comfortability? Or pangalawa, para lang meron kang i-please na tao, kaya mo siya gagawin? Or number 3, para sa ikagaganda at ikatatatag ng grupo mo? At kailangan yung desisyon na to ay hindi mo pagsisisihan kahit gaano mo nang katagal siya nagawa. So dito ko naalala yung napag-usapan namin ni Jay that time, yung sa aligning personal goals with team goals. So ano ba yung goal natin? Paano ba natin mai-hit yung Hong Kong, ipasok natin sa Hong Kong? Ito ba yung 4,200 points? So meron akong example, no, true to life. Meron akong downline, ang gusto niya makasama silang mag-asawa. Sabi niya, sis, gusto ko mag-asawa kaming makasama. So, magpo-4,200 BV ako, magpo-4,200 yung aking husband. So, everyday, dapat maka-close kami ng 30 BV. Yun ang pinaka-goal nila. No? So, sabi ko, wow, ang ganda. 30 BV. Pero sabi ko sa kanya, may team ka na. May grupo ka na. Pag nag-focus ka dyan sa personal goal mo na 4,200 points sa'yo at 4,200 points sa husband mo, natutuwa ako. Pero sa tingin mo, magkakaroon ka pa ng time para masamahan mo at mabigyan mo ng time yung ibang downlines mo? So parang napaisip din siya, ay oo nga. Kasi goal ko lang yun eh. Goal ko yun para sa amin ng asawa ko. Paano yung downlines? Eh, di ba meron naman tayong qualification na 4 na 1 to 50? Kung maaalala po natin, yung 4 na 1 to 50, sa clarification po, hindi kailangan nag-elite 1 to 50 in one month, no? Yung total BV po ng isang downline for different legs, ng isang downline na nag at least 1 to 50 na PGS yun. So, bakit hindi na lang yun? Dahil 4 na rin lang yung legs mo. So parang napaisip ko sa kanya and then dumating nga siya sa point na naisip, oo nga no, may hit ko yung goal ko na kasama ko rin yung downline ko at natutulungan ko yung downline ko na ma-hit din yung goal nila. No? So, hindi naman natin gustong mag-follow sa isang tao tulad dun sa mga kasama ko sa kabilang network, no? Kapag may run, whatever it takes, kung anong sabihin ni upline, kasi hodang manghiram tayo kahit sa crossline, kasi hodang magsanla ng lupa, kasi hodang mangutang ng credit cards and everything, mahit lang yung goal. Pero di ba ayaw naman nating mag-follow doon sa upline na ang nakikita natin ay personal intention lang. Una, fame. Di ba? Pangalawa, para mas makapag-brainwash ng iba. So, iba si Elken. Dapat naka-align. And then, sumunod, it doesn't matter kung nakikita na natin mag-qualify or hindi, no? Ang isang downline. So ang kasama doon sa naka-align yung personal goals doon sa team goals, eto hindi naman to magko-qualify. Ay parang ano to, parang malabong mag-qualify so hindi ko muna to sasamahan. So hindi yun eh, no? Ulitin ko, ang goal natin sa run na to is maparami. Maparami yung grupo makahanap ng mga tamang kasama. So, yes, may goal tayo, pero ang pinaka-main goal is naka-align dun sa team goal yung ating um, i-hit, no? Hindi yung pang-personal lang. And sabi nga, wag natin tignan yung downlines as pay leg or strong leg. Parang anak yan eh, naalala ko sinabi ni Jay, parang anak. Yung anak mo, may isang matalino, laging honor, may isang hindi masyadong matalino, pero masipag at mabait. Yung honor, walang alam na gawaing bahay, pero yung hindi honor, maaasahan mo naman, no? So, ang hindi natin nga alam kung strong leg tayo o pay leg tayo ni Jay kasi hindi niya naparamdam sa atin. So, it doesn't matter. Parang mga anak na patas yung tingin. Patas yung tingin. Hindi yung, ito yung paborito kong anak. Wala namang paboritong anak. Pantay-pantay lahat, di ba? Naramdaman din naman natin yun sa magulang. So, para magawa natin yan, kailangan meron tayong positive and supportive team environment. Ang pinaka naisip ko dito, yung walang na-OP, yung sinabi ni Jay, walang na out of place. Hindi niya napipil na, ay, kasali pa ba ako? Ay, belong ba ako? So, dapat, merong open communication. Yung downline mo na comfortable magsabi sa'yo anytime at kahit ano pa yung challenges. So, napakaganda nun kasi kahit sa pamilya, no, inihan tulad niya or sa friendship, yung open communication, yun ang nagbibigay ng good relationship. Kasi ang Pinoy kasi mahilig makisama, no? Minsan kahit ano, iba pa rin yung nakakapag-usap ng totoo, kung ano talaga yung nasa puso, kung ano talaga yung nasa isip. Sa umpisa pa lang. Para habang lumalalim yung relationship, maayos. Walang hesitations. And of course, kapag merong nagawa yung isang downline, i-recognize natin. Actually ako po gustong-gusto ko, like, nangungulit ako sa downlines ko na mag-post na ng kanila, i-post 'yon, not for me. Kasi gusto kong makita ng lahat yung achievement paunti-unti na nakukuha nila, no? Nare-recognize yung mga sabihin na natin hindi naman madali di ba? Yung mga effort na ginagawa. So, napakaganda. And syempre, yung fostering collaboration, i-encourage natin lahat na let's work together. Yung environment ng Elken, yung culture ng Elken na yung maganda yung pakiramdam, yung good to work, kahit na cross lines, di ba? So, nakakapag-join force para magkaroon ng isang magandang event tulad ng May 1, di ba? Napakaganda nung maghapon natin ng May 1, walang sayang na sandali. Kung tutuusin, di ba, iba-iba tayong grupo, pero nag-move tayo doon as one. So, napakaganda po ng ganong environment. So, yun po, Brother Jay. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. So, all right, Jet, next. Okay. Now, in the third month, what do we do? Okay, what do we do? I think last week I wrote some posts in the Global Simple Tel page saying that there are few situations until now. Okay, number one, there are leaders who already qualified, okay, or very close to qualified. So what do we do? Okay, what do we do? Then we should spend more time for our leaders. Okay, that is very, very clear. I mean, when somehow we are being honored or we are being recognized that we already qualified the tickets. So as for our leader, we felt that the people will feel that, wow, upline, congratulate you already, only 2 months, 3 months, you already qualified. So you must be very good in doing and in fighting the incentive. If you could help me, you know that kind of feeling. Yeah? If you could help me, I think wow, I'll be super appreciated. So that's the thing. So if you are very close to qualify or you already qualified, you should spend more time for the leader, the prospect, for whoever needed. Now that's situation number one. And number two, if you are ongoing, like for example, now you have already 1,000 point, 2,000 point. So what should you do now in the third month? You should trust the process. Somehow we get a little bit eager. It's like, oh, I don't know where I still have 2,000 points. I don't know who to look for, And there's one thing that I can assure you, throughout these 6 months, you will not expect you have consistent action, but you will not have consistent results. Okay, that's important. You cannot expect that. Why I'm doing the same thing? Last week I got 1,000, and this week I get only like 100 points. That's normal, guys. Okay, that's normal. You just need to trust the process. Okay, keep doing the right things, keep serving the customer, keep doing the name listing, go visit your friends. Okay, so you don't expect that why I'm doing so much now because I get so little result and you get frustrated. If you were at this kind of feeling, I just want to congratulate you that you're in the process. You don't get to get too eager, It's normal because that's not just happened to you. That's happened to every Elkenian. Okay, so just trust the process. This is category number 2. And if you somehow fall in the category number 3, you are just started, or you just like when I was seeing someone have qualified, but I only have like 100 points. I barely started. Oh, you just joined. Like you just joined. It's like, wow, it's good to go to Hong Kong, but how? I have 0 points. I don't know what to do. Okay. So, and what I want to tell you is, welcome to the journey. Okay. Welcome to the journey. You always can learn how to fight first. Learn, experience it. Okay. Don't give yourself too much of, pressure. Okay. Someone can work well under pressure. Some will work reversely when they are too much pressure. So we as a human being, or we have the upline, we should always tune on the right pressure. Okay, right pressure means that not over pressure, because when you're too pressured, you cannot. You feel that, and then I rather you take a day off or even 2 days off. You go have fun with your kids. Have fun, right? So sometimes when I see you guys are hanging out with your friends, your kids, I'm actually happy because that's life, right? We're not robots, okay? We don't need to prove to everyone that we're working every single minute. Uh, I mean, that's life. So when you feel stressed out, you do anything you want, okay? And when you feel good, you get back to the business, then that's good, right? So again, there are three category of people who someone who already qualified or close to qualified. So help more leaders. If you are in the process, just trust the process. If you barely started, I can assure even some of the attendees here today, um, if you only have even 1 point, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter because Elken pays you every single point. Right? You still get money, right? So you won't feel that because I'm too far for 4,000 too, I might just give up now. Then you have misunderstand. Travel incentive is a extra incentive. It's on top of the money we are giving you, on top of the free products they are giving you. Okay, the incentive is not only the incentive. So don't misunderstand. Don't get too stressed out. Okay, and lastly, never compare yourself with others. I always tell that, right? There's no point of telling there's no point of telling that you see people is good. And there again, not just incentive. When we open up social media, if you start to compare yourself, you feel bad. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, relax, guys, relax. Ultimately, we are here to build a network. Ultimately, we are here to get extra income, right? And the incentive is extra. Okay, so why I'm saying this is again, as a good leader, we should identify the obstacles and challenges. Sometimes I receive message from the leader also felt that okay, now I have this leader, so what should I do now? This is good question. So we identify what are the challenges, but regardless of the obstacles, regardless of what challenges, the best thing in the world is to just be with the downline, just the same as our kids. When our kids feel that when they're happy or they're not happy, their result, when they grow up, they have their problems with relationship, whatever things. They just barely are telling the parents, can you just be with me for some moment? Okay. So same thing. This is almost works every single time. When people have when they have problem, when they want to listen to you, you just open up and listen. Okay, when they tell you that the problem, and you sums up every problem is like, okay, so never mind, I'll just go up with you tomorrow. I said, I don't have appointments. Then I will be your appointments lah, because you don't have appointments, right? So I will be your appointments. Okay, and when I be with you, if we can check with someone, we check. Doesn't matter. Just be with them. Okay, and when they feel good, then you can start to slowly point out what is the obstacle, what is the challenges. Maybe we should do this, maybe we can try that, we can do this and that. And after this, maybe a few more appointment, you feel that the downline feel alive again. They feel that, thank you so much, upline. I in the there's ups and downs in the business, and when the leaders are in the peak, actually they are good. Don't worry when they're at the peak, but always be with our downline when they are having problems. Okay, yeah, just one sentence, just one moment with them, then they'll be happy. Okay, this is number one. And number two, if after identify the obstacles and challenges and be with them, what do? The action plan. Just sit down. I can do action plan with my downline every single time. Even tomorrow is the last day of Hong Kong, and I only have 100 points. I can still have action plan. Let's just Let's just do the last appointment before we call it a day. Before we call it that, fine. Okay, I've done every moment for the Hong Kong. You get me? And action plan works every single time. Action plan is just about meeting people, talking with someone, making appointment. Action plan. And the good thing is about action plan is not just achieving any result, is when people are in the action, people get motivated, right? So whenever you feel down, just go and talk spirit now with someone. Just share Elken with someone, then you feel alive. As simple as that. Okay, so developing the action plan. And lastly is something that I always remind, I will continue to remind, I will do this until the last day. Record the points, even 1 point, so that the they has the same understanding with you and your company. You know where they are, tracking the progress, and adjust the strategy as needed. Okay, so these are the few things, but definitely there might not be enough with what written is been written here. There's any other things to do, but I'm just telling you that find out why, find out how, do something. Let's just do something. Okay, let's just not give up, and just do something. This is the third month, and we are in the progress. Okay, nice. Okay, next, Jeff. Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's the three category I'm talking earlier on. It's about that the three category, and not just in the incentive, but even in the journey of the networking business. Okay, there were times that you are good, you're really good, you're on top of the world. You are so good. Okay, what do? Help more people because you are at the top, right? There are times that you are in a little bit doubt. Okay, you're doing it but not getting the result that you want. It is normal. It is normal for everyone in the business. You just need to stay focused and trust the process. So long I have suns tomorrow, there are moons and stars, I can work. Okay. So long, yeah, I live one more day. So just stay focused and trust the process. Okay. But if you are still just starting, I think there are some leaders who first joined today, just like me, right? I'm neither qualifying, I'm not fighting, I barely started. So what do? Don't worry. Okay. How to start? Get back to the last week. I think Sis I did a great topics about how to start. The 90 days. And don't worry, you get paid, right? If you don't get paid in your PV, you come and talk to me. I'll talk to Elken. Okay, right? Elken will pay you whether or not you qualify campaign, whether you're in, right? So don't worry. So in this way, you feel good, right? Which category you are in, right? Okay, next, yeah. Right. So almost an end, right? Number one, stay focused. Okay, stay focused. Stay focused. Meanings that uh, you can always still watch the YouTubes of the Disneyland. Okay, thinking about who you want to be with, why you want to do it. Okay, so stay focused. Okay, stay focused and be fearless. That's the topic of Sisana in the boot camp. Okay, be fearless. Uh, we are human beings, so sometimes we feel scared, sometimes we feel all right, and it's normal. But fearless doesn't mean that we doesn't have fear. It just means that even we feel fear, we still put into action. Okay, we still go to meet someone. Okay, so that's fearless is about, right? And be consistent. That's the most important thing that I always wish all my leaders would have, is a consistency, right? This is a long-term journey. This is a long-term business, and building people takes years. Okay, it takes years. It's not take days. It's just our kids. So just be consistent. Okay, just be consistent. Hopefully you'll learn something from today. It probably has a different kind of explanation today, but again, this is the third month. I'll try my best. I try my best to cope with every situation you might be with, you and your network will be with. I try to be, I'll be doing best. As upline, Jay is also, my problem is there's still next week and next week and next week and next week. I do not know exactly, what I'm going to share every single week, but I try to be more as intact as possible with what you're facing now. Okay, regardless of what the topic that I deliver, I just want to tell you that I'm with you. Okay, every Monday you can come back and feel recharged, feel being appreciated, being recognized. Again, there's no qualification to join the class. There's no requirement. I just want to make you feel that I'm with you. Okay, I'm building the consistency as well, and I definitely will be finished off the Monday class until the last day. The last day of Hong Kong. Then the next week we start again. That's life, right? So that's the thing that I want to do for you all. Okay, right? Back to you, Sis Anna. We are. Thanks, Sis Design. Thank you.
Okay. So dito sa last slide si Brother Jay, lagi nating tandaan, trust the process. Hindi lang ikaw ang dumadaan sa ganyang proseso, lahat ng naging successful na at papunta doon, dumadaan po dyan. So, trust the process. Laging yan ang narinig kay Brother Jay. Actually, kapag magkausap kami yan, minimum 30 minutes. Lahat talaga kinukwento ko. Kasi even nakikita niyo kung ganito, no? Siyempre may mga challenges. Siyempre, sino ba ang pagsasabihan mo niyan? Siyempre yung upline. So, lagi niyang sinasabi, just trust the process and lagi nating itatandaan na napakagandang napakagandang reminder. Consistent action is not equal to consistent result. So kahit na tuloy-tuloy, bakit ganun? Last month, ito yung nakuha ko, Elite 1 to 50. Bakit ganun pa rin naman ang ginawa ko? Nag-Elite 650 lang ako. So, lahat naman ng negosyo, ganun, di ba? May mga months na okay, may mga months na okay lang. Pero hindi ka dapat nagbabago. So, dapat tuloy-tuloy lang din. Andyan pa rin yung follow-up, yung pangungulit, no? Yung mga congratulations sa mga ang talent hindi humihinto sa servicing, lalo na sa follow-up, no? Super, wag niyo pong babaguhin yan, wag niyo pong iwawala. Tayo po, no, kung ano yung action natin, maging consistent lang. And, syempre, bakit ba hindi nagiging consistent yung result? Kasi may mga dapat tayong pagdaanan. Lahat tayo magiging uplines, lahat tayo magkakaroon ng downlines. Kaya may mga ganong pagkakataon, yung proseso na yon may itinuturo sa atin ng pagkakataon. Para may maituturo rin tayo later on. Kasi ang hirap ituro nang hindi mo naranasan, di ba? Ang hirap magpayo nang hindi ka doon nagdaan. So, lagi nating iisipin, yung nangyayari sa atin ngayon, later on, gagamitin natin yan para mas madali nang malampasan ang mga downlines natin kasi napagdaanan na natin. And of course, ma-hit or hindi, ang importante, lalo na kung bagong join ka ngayon, ay, puro Hong Kong pinag-uusapan nila para namang hindi ko yan may-hit. So, wag mong baliwalain. Sabay ka lang. Bakit? Dito mo matututunan kung paano lumaban. No? So, napakagandang experience na matutunan kung paano ang proseso ng pag-fight sa isang travel incentive. Kasi talagang ang pangako ni Brother Jay, di ba? At totoo naman yan, kami nila mga Diamond Isay, Diamond Bullet, nung hindi pa nagpa-pandemic or during pandemic, kami nila Mami B, once na mag-qualify ka, hindi mo na yun mapipigilan. Kasi may organization ka na. Kasi alam mo na kung anong gagawin mo. Alam mo na kung ano yung ituturo mo sa kanila. So, kahit yung mga bagong join ngayon, let's all fight for Hong Kong. No? Ang katuwa natin, na matututunan natin, at ma-experience natin, yun ang walang kabayaran no? Yung ma-experience mo, yung papaano lumaban. And of course, tanggalin natin yung pressure. Hindi pala dapat nung whatever it takes. Dapat talaga, give your best shot na lang talaga. Ma-hit or hindi, it's okay. Tanggalin yung pressure kasi, ako, sa totoo lang pag may pressure, mas nahigit ko yung goal. Pero hindi lahat, katulad ko. Merong karamihan, kapag na-pressure, lalong nawawala. Lalong nagwawala. Lalong hindi mo mahawakan. So, dapat pala, may tinatawag palang normal pressure. Sabi ni Brother Jay, ngayon natutunan ko. Kasi humans tayo. 'Di ba? May mga emotions tayo, normal 'yan. So dapat pala tamang pressure lang. Kumbaga sa karne, tamang lambot, tamang pagpapalambot, hindi minadali. Hindi yung frozen na chicken, bigla mong ipiprito. Siyempre, bloody sa loob yun, di ba? Madugo. So, ganun na lang yung gamitin ko example, biglang pumasok sa isip ko. So, may tamang pressure pala. And kapag ganun kasi, no, kapag okay yung pakiramdam mo, mas nakakapag-perform ka. Okay? So, mas maganda sa tao yung masaya siya, natural yung kilos niya, natural yung ginagawa niya, kasi mas okay yung nagiging action niya. Kasi okay yung pakiramdam niya. Ang importante, lagi po nating tatandaan, no? Sa iba, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin, hindi ma-hit or hindi. Dapat hindi mo sasabihin yung hindi. Pero ang katotohanan, yun talaga yun eh, let's face it, may hit or hindi, importante, lahat ng trabaho natin kay Elken, bayad. Ano man ang maging result, kahit 1 BV lang, bayad yan. No, sabi nga ni Jay, pag hindi ka binayaran, sabi mo sa kanya, makipag-usap siya sa management, di ba? So, and wag natin i-compare yung sarili natin sa iba. Magkakaiba. Minsan nakikita mo, wow, si ganito, okay siya, pero alam mo ba kung anong pinagdaanan niya? Wow, si ganito, nahit na niya, pero alam mo ba kung anong sinuong niya? So, wag mo i-compare kasi iba yung challenges mo na dapat mong malusutan para ma-hit mo yung isang goal sa challenges ng iba. Di ba nga, lahat tayo unique. Wala tayong katulad, nag-iisa lang tayo, di ba? Hindi totoo yung pelikulang The One. Sino yung bida doon sa Sir Moises sa The One? Napanood niyo ba 'yon? Di ba? Napapatayin niya yung ibang katulad ko.
Hindi ko pa nakapanood yung The One.
Hindi pa, oh. Yung The One, napanood ko yun eh. Hindi ko lang maalala kung sinong bida. Jet Li yata. No? Napapatayin mo yung ibang taga-universe na katulad mo para ikaw yung may pinakamalakas. Hindi, unique tayo. So, wag natin i-compare yung sarili natin sa iba. And of course, just be with our downlines. Tingin ko kaya na-share ni Brother J to nung isang tao po talaga sa kanya. Sabi ko, bakit ganun? Pag nag-work yung ganitong leg, bakit ito nawawala? Bakit hindi na lang magsabay-sabay para lahat may result? So, isa lang pinayo ni Brother J sa akin. Tuloy mo lang yung ginagawa mo, samahan mo lang yung downlines mo, and then sobrang thankful ako, no? Kasi yung akala kong nasa lowest point na ng moment niya sa Elken, biglang magsi-650 pala, di ba, no? Nandiyan po siya, naka-join ngayon. Nagulat siya na yung customer niya ng 1 year ago, nagtuloy-tuloy lang, sinamahan uli sa field, nagkatuwaan ulit kami, sumakay ulit kami ng Egypt, nainitan kaming maglakad, di ba? Pawis na pawis kami habang nagpe-present, pero okay lang. Yun pala, di ba, kukuha ng EB Plus. O, di ba, i-deliver na ika-cash pa. So, just be with our downlines. Lalo na dun sa lowest point nila, lalo yung may mga 1 BB, samahan po natin. Bubuhay po ulit yan. Ang upline po, no, gamitin ko na yung example, ang upline, charger tayo ng mga downlines. So tayo, may upline din naman. Nalulubat din naman yung uplines. So, nag-charge din kami sa mga uplines. Ayan. So, ayan si Brother J. Basta bigla ko na lang yan tatawagan na 30 minutes to 1 hour. Basta kahit na mali-mali yung English ko, basta naiintindihan niya na importante. And of course, ang lahat ng negosyo may ups and downs. So, dito rin sa Elken, may ups and downs. Roller coaster yan. Parang buhay. Kapag walang problema, walang challenge, walang learnings, walang earnings. Di ba? Mas maraming challenges, mas maraming problem, mas maraming learnings, mas maraming earnings. Ganun lang naman yan eh, no? Habang buhay tayo, nandyan talaga yan. So, isa lang naman yan. Yung next slide natin, nasabi nga ni Brother J, no, yung nabanggit ko na yon. Yung last slide na lang natin, no, Brother Jed, yung stay focused. Talagang ganyan talaga, no? Marami talagang magmamatter dyan sa paligid natin na makukuha yung attention natin, di ba? Okay lang. Pero at least yung pagiging Elkenian mo, nasa dugo mo na yan eh. Spirulina na yung dumadaloy sa ugat mo eh. Di ba? Hindi na nga tayo po pwedeng isang araw walang spirulina. Di ba, Ma'am Emma Araneta? Di ba? O, nakita ko yung magandang ngiti mo. So, ganun lang yan. Dumadaloy na sa dugo, sa blood vessels natin yan. Hindi na yan mawawala. okay lang na may mga disturbances dyan, pero Elkenian pa rin tayo. And be fearless. Actually, tama si Brother Jay, no? Hindi nawawala. May takot ka talaga. Eh, nung isang gabi nga, naglakad ako sa dilim, nagkandigaw-ligaw ako kasi nag-commute ako. Hindi ko alam yung sakayan ng jeep. Gabi na, pero okay lang. Pero, ang totoo kasi, kaya may fear, daan tinetest kung gano'ng kataas yung, or kalakas yung ating faith. Hindi ginawa ang fear para maramdaman. Ginawa ang fear para matest yung faith. Yun po ang para sa akin, ha? Hindi ko po nilalahat po sa inyo, pero yun ang understanding ko sa fear. Kaya malilimutan mo rin siya later on. Nararamdaman mo, pero kaya mo namang kontrolin. No, be fearless and be consistent. Punuin natin yung sa mga part-timer and full-timer, paano maging consistent? Mga 1 week to 2 weeks, dapat may planner ka na nakalapat talaga yung schedules mo. Kasi pag nawalan ka ng schedules, yan na yan eh, no? Medyo nawawala na yung consistency kasi nawawalan na ng actions, nawawalan na ng mga activities. So, yung result, follow lang yan. Let's trust the process. Yun yung huli. Talagang trust the process na ano man yung ginagawa natin ngayon, alam naman natin may mapupuntahan. 20 pa lang ang products ni Elken. Ganito na tayo. So, lalo na pag yung 200 ay nandito. Yun lang po. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Thank you, Brother Jay. Can we take a photo? Let's open our cameras. And let's ask for Brother Jed to assist us to take a photo. Let's do this. Simple flow.
Okay. One, two, three. Okay, I'm gonna take one more. One, two, three. Okay, thanks, guys.
All
Thank you,
right.
everyone.
Thank
Brother
you.
Jesse.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining today. I hope you got something and feel recharged. Thank you, Sis Anna. Thank you, Sis Nair. Thank you, Sis Emma. Thank you, Brother Moses. Thank you. Thank you, Sis G. I'm blessed. I hope we can call out everyone. Mami B. Melda, May. Thank you, Sis Signa. Bye. Brother Manny,
Joe.
Michelle, Joe.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
Sis
will
Nang.
announce something, no? Tomorrow po may business showcase ako sa office 2 or 3 p.m.
Oh,
Kung may
okay.
mapapapunta po kayo, papuntahin niyo lang, nandun po ako. Magbi-business showcase kami nila Jo at saka Mrs. Melda. May guest po kasi kami, pwede kayo magpag-join. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you. Sis Jocelyn, Sis. Thank you, May. Sis G, thank you. Michelle, bye. Brother Manny. Sis Eden. See you. Take care, Mitch. Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye. Take care. Hi. Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Bye. See
ma'am.
you. Take care, sister.